everyone, welcome back to Greek Mysteries and Murders.
Today we'll have a range of special guests joining us in a tell-all expose of one of the hottest topics in recent history. Who killed Laius?
Joining us today will be hotshot Greek actor Oedipus, who has notably starred in the film Sphinx's Revenge, Parts 1, 2 and 3. We'll be discussing his life and recent endeavours and leading the investigation of this case with the widow of Laius and Oedipus's current wife, Jocasta.
It has been a decade since the world was shocked with the sudden and mysterious death of revered director Laius. 10 years later, we are determined to find the truth. The murderer will shock you.
So for those who haven't heard, police found Laius' body 10 years ago outside of a nightclub. They suspected he was victim to a bar fight, but no convictions have been made thus far.
I would say everyone remembers where they were when this occurred. I remember so vividly. Where were you when you heard it for the first time?
Yeah, comment down below where you were.
I think the best person to really give you guys a grasp of the situation is Oedipus himself. He filled us in a bit of his backstory and how he reacted to this situation. Okay, so tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I was raised by my father Polybus, king of Corinth, and mother Merope. Some rumors were spread on social media about me attempting to kill my father for his inheritance, and even worse, having relations with my mother. So I left and moved to Hollywood.
So Apollo, why did you spread these rumors?
Yeah, I heard some rumors through the grapevine and I thought the world deserves to know the truth.
So was anything on your Twitter true? Love your account, by the way. God of Tea is an insane name.
Yeah, I love the tea from Greece. It's so messy. I felt I was spoken to through a vision. I don't know about you two, but I back myself in over any of these Hollywood fakes any day.
Okay, fair point there.
Yeah.
And do tell us about your move to Hollywood.
I was trying to make a name for myself and clear the rumors on social media, so I ventured out for a fresh start. I had some connections with Laius and was excited to start a new project.
So how did you find out about his death?
I was a bit of a mess the night before. I got smashed at the clubs and got into an unfortunate disagreement that escalated into a brawl. I knew my night was over then and went back to the hotel. When I woke up in the morning, my notifications blew up with tweets from the handle God of Tea breaking the news. I was gutted.
And your wife, Jocasta, how did you meet her?
We were acquainted by our joint grief for Laius and formed a sort of codependence on one another. That quickly developed into a blossoming romance. 6 months later and we were married and now have 4 kids.
What a cute story. What's your response to the haters?
I say, age is just a number and Jocasta's a literal MILF, so literal MILF.
Your husband called you a MILF. What's the response to the haters who think the age gap's just a bit much?
Honestly, I am flattered. We are just so in love. He is my rock and my world.
So tell us about how you heard the news of your late husband's passing.
It is still really hard for me to talk about.
It's okay, take your time.
I was in my lip filler appointment and knew that Laius went out the night before. He normally gets home quite late, so I assumed he was crashing at someone else's. I soon found out that was not the case.
So for those who don't know, these rumors spread by Apollo, aka God of Tea, on Twitter were primarily that Oedipus was sleeping with his mother Merope, who would then bear his children and will kill his billionaire father Polybus.
These rumors took the world by storm, so let's see what Oedipus himself thinks of it. Okay, so we need to discuss these rumors that started your redirection. How do you feel?
Oh, I was shocked! The rumors are completely baseless, frankly quite disturbing. I think God of Tea has a vendetta against me.
Yeah, my jaw dropped when I saw those tweets. They trended for weeks.
Well, they hurt my reputation so intensely. No one wanted to hire me. Laius was the only one who offered to help me out.
So Jocasta, these rumors about your current husband, they seem just as damaging as the rumors about your late husband when he was younger. Did you think this had anything to do with his death?
As the world knows, our son tragically and mysteriously passed when he was an infant, so the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Can you remind us about what those previous rumors were, though?
When my child was born, people were telling me that Laius might divorce me, and that I've tied him down with my son.
Wow.
This rumor went out of control, and I was hearing that this son will kill him and marry me. Ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, they were all for nothing, because my son unfortunately passed away. So what are the facts, Oedipus? What have you discovered about the truth of Laius's death?
So, through my sleuthing, I found that Laius was killed when he was out at a bar that night by a mysterious stranger. The autopsy revealed that this death was by brute force to the back of the head, likely by a fist.
So whoever's fist that was must be the murderer.
Exactly. So now I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Just a thought. Isn't it a bit crazy that both you and Laius have these rumors spread by God of Tea? That he's destined to die from the hand of his son, and you are destined to kill your father?
Well, I've never thought about it that way before, but my father's Plebus, not Laius, so there is no relation.
Jocasta, do you have any proof that your son actually did die?
A doctor took his body, and they declared him dead. That's all the evidence I need.
This just in, a new tweet by God of Tea that the doctor forged the death certificate. So your son was never dead. Oh my god.
No way. That's just impossible. That's just some more senseless rumors by Twitter trolls.
Did you ever see the body?
I mean, I couldn't bear to look at my dead son. So no, I didn't see the body.
This has just gotten a whole lot crazier. Do you think that Jocasta and Oedipus
Are related? Honestly, it's starting to add up. Let's see what Oedipus thinks about this new information. Do you think that the club that you were at that night could have been the same as the one Laius was at?
No, there's no way. That's a massive call. The city's huge and buzzing at that time of night. That would have had to be fate.
Have you ever done a DNA test? Because you and your parents don't look too similar.
I'm unsure of why you are asking me this. Aren't we trying to find the killer? Polybus was my father.
But you did punch a man that night, no?
Yes, but it wasn't Laius. I would have recognized him anywhere.
Is there any realm of possibility that Laius was in disguise? Well, let's lay out these facts, okay? You went to a bar, got into a bar fight, which is very likely to have led to the death of your victim, and the rumors add up. If we place you in the position of his son, whom, by the way, didn't actually die, and you married his wife, that cannot be a coincidence.
You twisted the truth. Did you bring me here just to insult me?
He just walked out.
Producer? What do we do?
What the heck? What? Recent evidence from the God of Tea has come to light. Oedipus did in fact kill Laius, who turned out to be his father, and married his mother, Jocasta. After which, her body was found, declared a suicide.
That's just insane. So, it was a familicide. I didn't think we'd hit the nail on the head there, but we did.
I guess we're just too good.
So there it is, folks. Exclusive insight into what really happened to the beloved Laius. Tune in next week for Oedipus, Where Is He Now? Featuring another appearance from our favorite guest, Apollo,
Yay.
God of Tea.
That's another episode you will not want to miss. See you next week.
See ya!